Hey guys, welcome back to another video tutorial from the Education App Guru. Today we're going to continue our series about how teachers can find apps to use in the classroom by looking at a couple of podcasts that you can subscribe to that'll give you app suggestions and app reviews. So we're going to be opening up this podcast app down here at the bottom. You do have to download it from the App Store. I'll show it to you in the App Store. If you search for podcasts, it's going to be the first result that comes up. It's from Apple, and it's a free app for you to download. So I'm going to go ahead and tap open. The first screen that comes up is called My Podcasts. It's the ones that you have, or in this case that I have subscribed to myself. I'll go over to the Featured tab in the middle. Podcasts are audio and video media that are put out in episodes by all sorts of different people. It can be a podcast put out by a big name company like NPR or TED Talks, something like that. But then it can be put out by any individual as well. So you'll find a wide variety of topics that these podcasts cover and also a wide variety of quality. I'm going to show you two podcasts that I suggest you subscribe to, both that give app reviews. One of them is general iPad apps, and the other one is for teachers in particular. So this first one is a general app. If you go over to the search tab and search for iPad Today, that's the one I'd like to show you. You can see 4 podcasts that have come up here with the same artwork. All 4 of those have the same content. It's just a different quality of file or a different type of file that makes the difference between the 4. So you can, the second one in the list of 4, you can choose audio. I don't suggest that for this particular podcast. You're going to want to see what they're doing with the apps. And then these 3 others are different quality of video, and you can choose either the higher quality video in this first one, low quality, or HD quality based on what kind of internet connection you have, how fast your Wi-Fi is, that sort of thing. This high quality might be a good place to start. So these are going to be an hour or more episodes put out once a week that give app reviews and talk about different news and tips that relate to the iPad. I really enjoy watching these podcasts, but I will warn you that the hosts can get a little bit off topic sometimes, and it makes the episodes go longer than they could. So if you're impatient or you don't have a lot of time, it might not be the best podcast to subscribe to, but they do review a lot of apps in every episode, and I have found a lot of new things through this podcast. So when you find a podcast that you want to subscribe to, you can tap on that purple subscribe, and it's going to show up in your my podcast section of this app, and there'll be a little badge on the app, a little number that lets you know when you have a new episode to watch or listen to. The second podcast that I want to show you is from a website called TeacherCast.net, and if you just search for TeacherCast, all one word, you're going to see several podcasts from this same company. And you'll probably want to check out a lot of them. They have some that are audio only, some that are video. So the one that I wanted to show you is this TeacherCast App Spotlight podcast. It doesn't look like they have a regular schedule for when they put out these episodes, but they do have several here that you can start with, and hopefully they'll keep updating it. They do a similar sort of thing to what I'll be doing. They take one app per episode, kind of highlight it for you, give you a little bit of a review and preview of what the app could do for you. So those are the 2 podcasts that I wanted to show to you, this TeacherCast App Spotlight podcast and also the iPad Today podcast. If you have enough time and you get into the habit of watching them, you can really get a lot of app suggestions just from those 2. Alright, that's going to do it for this video tutorial on how to find apps using podcasts. You can find other tutorials and app reviews on my website at appguru.com. Thanks for watching.